Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about new research. Cannabis policy changes may have unintended impact on psychosis. Review finds. And I'll put a link to this article in the description for the video. San Francisco. As cannabis legalization and commercialization continue to expand across the United States, a new literature review presented at the American Psychiatric Association annual meeting raises concerns about how such policy changes are associated with potential mental health risks related to psychosis. Frankly, if they'd have called me, I would have told them what's going on here. But in any event, the review examined emerging evidence on cannabis policy changes, cannabis use patterns, and psychosis-related outcomes. The review separately examines transitional-age youth, as this group is particularly vulnerable to the developmental impacts of cannabis use, especially frequent use and use of high-potency products. The most commonly studied outcomes were cannabis use among individuals with psychosis or clinical high risk, emergency department visits, inpatient hospitalizations associated with psychosis, and diagnosis of psychosis spectrum disorders. Okay, look, I have talked ad infinitum about this. I just did an amazing podcast with Dr. Robert Sanchez about what we're seeing, and I appreciate that they're doing a whole study, but I'm telling you that we are seeing an abundance of cases where young adults are using marijuana, kratom, and there's all kinds of psychosis, schizophrenia, related issues caused by this new marijuana. And, you know, every time I put a video about, talking about marijuana, especially, and kratom, I get all these comments, from people. And look, if you want to sit at home and smoke your brains out, hey, good luck to you. I'm not here to tell you how you live your life. But I live in a different world. I live in the world where we get calls from families almost on a daily basis who have a young adult who's using this new high-potency marijuana, and it is wrecking their lives. Okay, it just hijacks their entire mind, right? Takes it to another universe. And so these families are dealing with somebody who's just living in a different world, okay? And they can't get them to go to treatment. They won't take their medications, and it's chaos. And the families that call us are they're just desperate for change. I've spoken to so many crying parents over the years because they don't know what to do. I've lost count already. I mean, a lot of families, okay? So understand, when I put a video like this out there and I say there's a problem here, it's not because I'm telling you how to live your life. I'm talking to families where the family's being destroyed. So if it's not affecting your family, I guess you don't need me. So that's my focus, okay? That's what the mission of the firm is, which is to save families. So if you've got a loved one out there who's dealing with this and you're tired of the chaos, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you want a different outcome, please reach out to us. Let's have a conversation about what options may or may not be available to you, both legal and non-legal. If there's an issue going on in your family and I've not made a video about it, let me know. Post in the comments. I will make you a video, because if it's affecting your family, I'm sure it's affecting somebody else's. And this content is all about giving families information. Something new. We just released our book on the Marchman Act, which is a wonderful, unique statute here in Florida, which is why I say come to Florida. And it allows us to put somebody into treatment for chunks of 90 days, which we can repeat, over and over. But I just wrote a whole book on it. It's 9 chapters long. You click on the link, you put your name, your email into the box, and it will send you a link to download it for free. Each chapter has a video that has me talking about, that particular chapter, that particular issue. So please, this content is for you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. It helps us to get this in front of more families, which means we can help more people. So please, if you can give me a thumbs up, I'd be grateful. And if you want more of this content that I make every single day, please subscribe to the channel. With that said, thank you for tuning in. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.